Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something real simple but real powerful today. Nobody, and I mean nobody, is going to care about your success more than you. You waiting for somebody to come save you? You waiting for the perfect moment? Let me wake you up. The only person that can change your life is standing in your shoes right now. Your greatest investment will always be your mind, your skills, and your personal growth. Everything you want in life, whether it's success, peace, confidence, or respect, starts with the foundation you build within yourself. Too many people out here chasing quick money, fancy cars, likes on social media, thinking that somehow those things will magically create a better life. But the truth is, if your mindset is broke, it doesn't matter how much money you make, you'll still live small. If your skills are outdated, you always feel like you're chasing life instead of leading it. That's why working on yourself is not optional, it's necessary. You have to treat your mind like prime real estate. You wouldn't let trash pile up in a house you love. So why let negativity, fear, or doubt pile up in your mind? Feed your mind daily with knowledge, inspiration, and new ideas. Read books. Listen to people who have been where you want to go. And protect your mental space like your life depends on it. Because it does. Now let's talk about skills. The world is changing fast. Technology, business, communication, everything's evolving. If you're standing still, you're falling behind. You can't expect new opportunities to come knocking if you're showing up with old tools. Whether it's learning how to communicate better, mastering a new trade, or understanding how money works, sharpening your skills increases your value. You don't have to be perfect, but you do have to be growing. Growth is uncomfortable, yes. It's easier to stay the same, but there's no reward in easy. Growth stretches you, humbles you, teaches you, and in return, it elevates you. And then there's personal growth. That's the part most folks skip because it doesn't always show immediate results. But let me tell you, working on your character, your discipline, your patience, your confidence, that work shows up in every area of your life. Personal growth builds your reputation. It builds your relationships. It builds your legacy. People can take a lot from you, your job, your car, your money, but they can't take who you've become. That's why the smartest investment you'll ever make is in becoming the best version of yourself. Success requires sacrifice, discipline, and constant self-improvement. It doesn't just happen because you hope for it or because you're a good person. The world doesn't hand out rewards based on good intentions. It rewards those who are willing to pay the price that success demands. And make no mistake, there's always a price. You can't have comfort and growth in the same sentence. You can't talk about success while holding on to bad habits, negative people, and lazy routine. Success means waking up early when you feel like sleeping in. It means staying focused when distractions are pulling you in every direction. It means saying no to things that give short-term pleasure so you can say yes to long-term gain. Sacrifice is the entrance fee to your dreams. Some people want the spotlight, but they don't want the lonely nights, the early mornings, the hours spent building when nobody's watching. They want applause, but they skip the hard work. That's not how this works. Discipline is your best friend on this journey. It's what keeps you moving when motivation fades. Motivation is good, but it comes and goes like the weather. Discipline stays. It keeps you consistent. It keeps you doing what needs to be done even when you don't feel like it. And then comes self-improvement. You don't get to one level and stop. You don't master one skill and say you've arrived. The moment you stop growing, you start declining. Life is always moving, and if you're not improving, you're falling behind. Success is about becoming better every single day in your thinking, in your habits, in your actions. The people at the top didn't stumble there by accident. They made sacrifices. They practiced discipline. They poured into themselves day after day. It wasn't luck, it was preparation meeting opportunity. The people you surround yourself with either build you or break you. Choose wisely. You can't expect to fly like an eagle if you keep hanging around chickens. The company you keep has a direct impact on your mindset, your habits, your energy, and ultimately your success. If you spend your time with people who constantly complain, make excuses, and settle for less, guess what? That mindset rubs off on you. It's only a matter of time before you start thinking small, doubting yourself, and playing safe. On the other hand, if you surround yourself with people who challenge you, push you, and believe in growth, you naturally level up. Their energy fuels your ambition. Their focus sharpens your vision. Their success reminds you that your goals are possible. That's why you have to be intentional about your circle. Not everyone deserves access to your life. Not everyone deserves a seat at your table. Some people only show up to drain your energy, waste your time, and plant seeds of doubt in your head. It's not your job to carry dead weight. It's your job to protect your future. Sometimes that means letting go of old friendships that no longer align with your growth. It means distancing yourself from family members who only bring negativity. It means being okay with being alone for a season if it means protecting your peace. The right people in your life will inspire you to dream bigger, work harder, and believe deeper. They won't let you settle. They'll call you out when you're slacking, and they'll cheer for you when you win it. That's the environment where growth happens. Your circle should feel like a team, not a competition. The people around you should clap when you win and correct you when you're slipping. That's how you build a foundation for real success. So take a hard look at your circle because your future depends on it. Betting on yourself is the only investment that guarantees lifelong returns. The truth is, nobody else is responsible for your success, your happiness, or your growth. People can support you, they can cheer for you, but at the end of the day, it all comes down to whether you believe in yourself enough to take action. Most people spend their whole life waiting for permission from friends, family, society, to chase their dreams or to step into their potential. But the reality is, you're the only one who can give yourself that permission. You're the only one who can decide to stop doubting, stop procrastinating, and start building. Betting on yourself means trusting your abilities, even when you're scared. It means showing up for your goals when nobody's watching. It means working on your craft when you feel tired. It means believing your time is coming, even when the results aren't showing yet. It's easy to bet on other people. It's easy to believe in someone else's dream, but it takes courage to say, I'm worthy of success. I'm capable of more. I deserve the life I want. That's where everything starts to shift. You'll never meet a successful person who didn't take a risk on themselves. They started the business, they applied for the job, they moved to a new city, they left comfort behind because they believed there was more waiting for them. And when you bet on yourself, you naturally push yourself to grow. You stop making excuses. You stop blaming circumstances. You start taking control of your choices, your mindset, and your habits. The beautiful thing is, when you make that decision, life starts to meet you halfway. Opportunities show up, doors open. But it all starts with that quiet, bold decision to believe in yourself when nobody else does.